Hello everyone, Mark here, Mark's Max Muscle, and we have a 2020 Mr. Olympia relevant comparison as far as the men's classic physique division is concerned anyway. This is Chris Bumstead and Breon Ansley. They placed first and third respectively, with Bumstead, of course, in that first place position. Now, I got this request from a fan, Mr. Path. You guys remember Mr. Path? I sung a little song. Mr. Path, Mr. Path, Mr. Path. Something along them lines, but anyway, hate to bore you. He requested this one, except make them the same height. You see that? The difference? He said that a lot of people were crediting Chris Bumstead's win to the great height advantage that he does enjoy. But here, obviously, there is no height advantage enjoyed by Chris Bumstead, and I still think physique-wise, he is winning. He is beating Breon Ansley, but Breon is crushing Bumstead in the bicep department. Look at those babies. Keep in mind, this is the front double bi. But man, you cannot unsee that midsection, those lats, the V-taper. Maybe an advantage in the legs. I would say probably for Chris Bumstead. So it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to vote against Bumstead on this one. Even though, guys, in the arm department, he is losing. Here is the side chest development, and this is normal-sized Chris Bumstead. Obviously the winner here, just dwarfing Breon Ansley in size. Now, bring on Breon, 6 feet tall. Now, obviously here, much more of a match. I'm not saying that Bumstead's winning on the pecs. I think he is winning on the display itself. That surprises me. He had Chris Cormier working with Breon Ansley. I figured that he would have had him the best poser up there, putting him through the ringer. But obviously Chris Bumstead did homework every night on his posing. The man was a statue. And he still could get a victory here. Upper body-wise, I think he is, just as display itself. Breon has the muscle. I just think it's being showcased a little bit better for Chris Bumstead. Now, you look at the glutes, look at the wheels. Looks like a Breon Ansley game. So, you guys are going to be maybe shocked at the end in this one when I give my overall decision. Let's turn around for the rear double bi. Now, this, I just went right into the normal-sized ones. Chris Bumstead, I think he has a much better V-taper. You look away, you look away, you look. I find Chris Bumstead, he seems to stick out at me a little bit more. Now, condition-wise, harder, grainy type muscle, it looks like Breon may have an edge there. But it's very hard to say. Chris Bumstead, like I said, that V-taper, maybe an edge in the calves. Very hard to say. Both gentlemen, right about the same level playing field as far as the legs are concerned. I think Bumstead might be a little drier in the glutes. What do you guys think? Or maybe you guys don't think about that. Here is the only other shot that we have from the next day. Or maybe this was... Didn't they do this all on Saturday? They did the morning show, then the night show, because they did the 212 one day. Finished it, morning, night. Then they did the classic physique the next day. Or first day. I believe this was Saturday. They did the Saturday morning, then this is Saturday night. Who's drier? Did anybody dry out anymore? Judging by the lower back, the Christmas tree, Breon Ansley did. But then you look at the traps, the lats themselves. I think he looked harder, honestly, in the morning show. But it's very, very difficult to say, guys. The way they're hitting it, the pose, obviously a little bit different. He is displaying that Christmas tree. But I don't know. Chris Bumstead looks very strong. Here's a vacuum pose. Unfortunately, we don't have side tricep. We don't have a front lat spread. So, it's always going to be debatable. But when one guy places first, one guy places third, really the debate is at an all-time low. But hey, these guys are the same height. So was it the height of Chris Bumstead? I don't know. I think he's right there with Breon. Go to the ab and thigh. And speaking of being right there with Breon, I think Chris Bumstead might even be better than Breon Ansley. Even if these two dudes were the same size, same height, that is. Chris Bumstead, I mean, you scan the physiques. He's got a more lowly inserted calf development. I apologize. His quad looks a little bit more feathered. Looks more vascular, I can tell you that. Better oiled. Things of that nature. Good legs on Brian Ansley, though. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. I just find Chris Bumstead, his abs are, his waistline, much smaller. I wouldn't say his abs are more pronounced. Brian, pretty good. He just got a better V-taper. Does Chris Bumstead, I do believe. This will be the final say on this matchup. This is a back shot. And it is, I guess, a classic form-fitting one. These guys didn't really snap the same type of classical poses, so this was really the closest one I could find. And I am more impressed by Chris Bumstead, guys. So whether Chris Bumstead was the taller, shorter, or the same height, I think he is your winner. Chris Bumstead. And, hey, who knows, guys? Brian Ansley. He's no spring chicken. But he is a long way from the stewing pot. So you don't know Chris Bumstead's history yet. He might drop the ball next year, or this year, rather. He might drop the ball. Brian Ansley may very well come in jacked, just, he's in his 40s. Don't know exactly how old he is. I should have checked. I'm sure some of you guys will let me know in the comments section below. But until that happens, Chris Bumstead is your winner. Hey, he could come back next year full guns blazing, be even more improved again. Could you imagine that one? 2021 Chris Bumstead. That would be awesome. Fellow Canadian, don't you know, eh? Hit thumbs up on the video. Subscribe to this channel. Have a great day.